Today I'm going to cook you a buttermilk streusel coffee cake. And the first thing we need to do is get the ingredients together for the creamy part of the cake. You're going to need to get a half a cup of butter, melted, in a big bowl. All this goes together in a big bowl. A cup of sugar. And you're going to cream this together with a mixer until smooth.
For how long?
Probably about maybe 50 seconds or so. Come quick. Come together quick. It's gonna get like fluffy like egg yolk. And then you're gonna add eggs. You're gonna add 1 egg at a time. You're gonna add 1 egg at a time. And always crack the eggs once, because in another bowl, in case it's like blood or something in there, you don't want to mess up the whole bowl. Mix it in there. And you do the same thing with the second egg. You're going to add the buttermilk. This is a cup of buttermilk. This is what gives it like a little tart taste. You can also use sour cream. You use sour cream instead of buttermilk, and it's the same ratio. A cup of sour cream or a cup of buttermilk. Okay, now you need just a 1/4 teaspoon. Need a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Any kind of good, any kind of vanilla. You put that in there. Alright. Mix that. And you're going to have, mix that in so it's just blended. The next step for the blender. The next step, take your whisk, get the edges down. And it's not going to be really smooth. It's going to be a little lumpy. But you'll be able to work with it. Okay. You have to sift the flour into the mix. And this is to make sure the flour is fine and you don't have any lumps. So you put that there. You just take it and put the flour. This is 2 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and I added a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon in the flour so it have more cinnamon taste like a coffee cake. You don't have to do that, but that's what I did to make the taste better. And you just mix it. Mix it, mix it, mix it. It'll become like a cake batter. It'll get thick. And this process is really quick, actually. So you get all the little shaky doos out of there. You don't want that, so that's why you sift it. Okay, so we get this out of the way. Okay, and now, once we get that mixed up, we're going to get all the flour walking around inside of the batter. Just mix it up, and it'll look like a cake batter. It'll kind of brownish because of how much cinnamon that you put in. There you go. So we get the batter going. Go all the way around the bowl. When you do it, just keep going. Alrighty. And then you take the batter in a flour cake pan. All you do is take a little bit of flour, a little bit of butter, and you put it in the pan so you won't have any stickage. You're going to do half of the batter inside of the pan. You're going to put half the batter in the pan. You don't want to spread it. You want to shake it. You want to wiggle it around. And now, in the beginning, you have this is a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, light brown sugar, 3 tablespoons of cinnamon, and 6 tablespoons of white granulated sugar. You're going to take this and break it in half. In between the layers, you're going to put sort of have it in the middle and throughout the coffee cake. Now they don't usually do it like that, but I found out it works better to get more coffee. You get more coffee cake. I mean more cinnamon throughout your coffee cake that way. So we got the double topping basically. Okay, get all of that out of there. And then you take it and you spread it lightly to the edges. It don't have to go all the way to as far as you can fit it without mixing it up. And then you're going to take the remainder of the cinnamon brown sugar mixture and you're going to sprinkle it on top. You're going to put this in a 350-degree oven for 30 to 40 minutes. I found it 30 minutes, but ovens vary, so in this oven it'll be about 30 minutes. So you put this, wipe off the edges, make sure you don't have anything on the edges. You see it right there. And you put it in the oven for 30 minutes. In the center oven on the rack for 30 minutes. And check it with the forks. Come out clean. Take it out. Put it on the rack and let it cool for about a half an hour. You ready to go? Okay, now it's been about 30 minutes. Actually about 45 minutes. Get 15 minutes for the coffee cake to cool off. So I have it cooling off in there. And now I'm just going to take it out. I melted a little butter on top. Put the butter on top. And that is ready to plate it. So I cut it in squares. There you go. It's got a lot of butter in there. That was the first cut. Sometimes it's kind of sloppy, but that was the first cut. So you put it on there. Plate it all up on the dish. Very hot. Very hot. You can eat it straight like this, or you can go ahead and do what I'm about to show you, which is add the powdered sugar coffee cake. And you put the coffee cake on a platter or a cake dish, and it makes no difference really. And you don't have to overcrowd it. You can put as many as you want to. And then I'll take some powdered sugar, sift a little bit of the powdered sugar over top of the coffee cake. So we'll sift a little bit of the powdered sugar over, and you can see the effect. I like a lot. You can use a little bit or a lot, but I like a lot. So here we go. Got buttermilk streusel coffee cake.